Okay, so guys, one of the questions I keep seeing on this channel is why do I play auto MMOs where my character literally plays itself? And guys, yeah, I get it. To some people, it might look like we're doing nothing in these games, basically lazy gaming, right? But that made me curious too. I started thinking about why I and so many others get so hooked on games like this that might seem completely pointless to outsiders. But anyway guys, before we continue, quick words from our sponsor. If you're looking for cheap and best Legend of Premier Diamonds, you can buy from MMOXP and just use my code Shendong to get your 6% discount, and link is in our description. Okay, so from what I realized, a big factor comes from growing up with MMO culture as an Asian player. Like, even if a game had no story or complex quests, as long as there was a big open world and monsters to fight, we were happy playing it already. I remember run online in our country. I was actually a kid before renting a computer in a shop just to play MMO games. And guess what, guys? The way we play back then, we were all in one party, farming in one spot. Like, someone is healing, someone is luring monsters to our spot, and someone will attack the mobs. And guys, the crazy part is we do this for almost the whole day. So imagine our MMO culture back then. We were just killing the same monsters over and over again. So back then, heavy grinding in MMOs was not really a burden for us. It was just part of the game. But now, years later, things have changed. I'm already in my 30s, and I noticed that I cannot play games anymore for 12 to 15 hours straight like I used to. And even if I have time, I usually need breaks, and I really just cannot grind manually all day anymore like I used to. And that's actually one big difference between MMOs and games like Dota or League of Legends or Valorant. In those games, you can play today, take a break for a few days, and when you come back, you're still fine. But with MMOs, it's the complete opposite. Like, if you skip a few days, you will fall behind because other players keep progressing, leveling, and farming. So that's the basic MMO, guys. That's why starting an MMO is kind of like taking on a responsibility, and your main job is usually just logging in each day, doing your daily task, and steadily making progress. And here's the tricky part for older players like us. We still love MMOs. They always been part of our lives, but we don't have the same time or energy we had when we were younger. With work, family, and other responsibilities, we just cannot grind all day, every day anymore. And that's exactly why the autoplay feature exists. It's the best solution for players who love MMOs but cannot commit all day. So with auto, your character can still level up and farm while you're busy. And when you want to play manually, like joining server wars or doing dungeons with friends, you can jump in anytime. And honestly, based on what I observed, even if autoplay didn't exist on a game, many older Asian players would probably still find a way to automate grinding. That's why I think that's also the reason why developers just made it official, so everyone who don't have knowledge of doing it can still keep up whether they have a lot of time or very little. So for example, guys, a few months ago, someone launched a classic Ragnarok private server in our country, fully manual gameplay, just like the old days. Most players were older like me with adult responsibilities and families. So basically, guys, same game, same player, but a completely different situation. And I noticed that while many players still love the game, a lot of players are actually relying on auto gaming already. Like, some even train their kids to handle the grinding for them. And that experience really showed me how much things have changed, not just for me, but for most older MMO players in Asia. And these days, we embrace and enjoy auto gaming. And that was also a real eye-opener for me. I realized that what really gives me joy in MMOs nowadays is not the pressing of my keyboard keys, but it's more about the progression. Like, simply watching my character level up, get stronger, and learn new skills even when I'm not controlling them, gives a strange but satisfying feeling. I know some of you might find that weird, so I look into why that is and learn about something called motivation dopamine. Based on what I learned in the internet, dopamine is a chemical in the brain that tell us when something really feels good and that motivate us to do it again. Motivation dopamine specifically is released every time we set a goal and get closer to that goal, like it feels rewarding and that naturally drive us to keep going. And I think that's exactly what MMOs do for me. Unconsciously, I set goals like leveling up to unlock new content of the game or new skills, and every small step gives a little dopamine boost in my brain, and that's what keeps me playing MMO game, even in AFK games where I'm not actively controlling my character. And after reflecting on this, guys, I finally understood why AFK MMOs appeal to me so much. As I get older, my energy is not what it used to be, but seeing my character progress and grow stronger even when I'm not actively playing brings me joy. So that's why AFK MMOs are not just lazy gaming for me, they are a way to enjoy progression, celebrate small wins, and still have fun even when life gets busy. Okay, so guys, whether you're grinding manually or letting your character do the work, the joy of seeing growth never really changes. So guys, again, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it, guys. So just keep enjoying your game, guys. Keep leveling up both in game and in life. And as always, happy gaming, guys.